It's a joke. It's a joke.
Disclaimer: everything we say is a joke.
So, do you think there's a problem when you drink like a swig of tequila straight and you think it tastes like a margarita?
I think Jimmy Buffett would agree. And he's the margarita guy, so.
It's 72 degrees here today.
What is that?
Nice and purty.
Mm-hmm.
There was this headline in CNN this morning about experts explain phenomenon of adults who leave their lives behind. And here's why are you looking at me confused? Like, because you already know the reasons. Here's the reasons why a person
I'm
would
looking at you because you didn't finish what you're saying.
run from their life. Pressures at work, financial troubles, health issues, romantic relationships, and social media. And before we get into those reasons, they missed one: having teenagers.
It's having teenagers. Just being fucking bored.
Because you have teenagers.
Causes all those other things you just listed.
That's why social media is in there.
That's right.
I'm like, how does social media make you run away?
It's just the fucking kids.
My thingy is missing. Oh, there it is. Lane can edit
Why'd
out
you take your
listening
glasses off? Now you can't see.
because I'm putting on makeup.
While we're doing this?
I guess. It'll just take a second.
What are you
See if
doing?
people can see me be transformed.
Got news for you. You don't look any different.
There. How do I look?
It's fine. Looks the same.
I
Thank
look
you, honey.
different. What'd your honey get you?
Bacon and eggs.
That's what I need, food too. I'm gonna get Jason to bring me some soup.
Um, you like Daisy's car?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like Daisy's car?
Mm-hmm. Are you gonna ask me again?
Oh, I thought you said, hmm?
Oh. Are you eating on the podcast?
What?
Are you eating on the podcast?
I haven't started yet.
You recording?
Yeah, but we haven't started.
We did the clap. We did start because I talked about a headline. That's a thing.
Oh, is that one of your things?
Hmm. So if you were gonna run away, what would you do?
What do you mean? Go to Thailand?
Not talk about it on a podcast.
Is that even a question.
Nuh-uh, not Thailand. We picked a place. We have a list.
Telling you. Hmm?
We have a list.
Man, I feel like my job as a parent is basically done now. So I got her a car. She can go
I
live.
don't understand that. So why do you think that it's done? She's not even out
Oh,
of high school yet. I mean, I understand what you're saying because at this point we can't change who they are. We've already made them into what they are. If they're screwed, they're
we've already
screwed.
ruined.
They're ruined.
Yep.
Linus said he wants to start shaving his legs and wants me to show him how.
No.
What's wrong with that? He said he doesn't like it. It's too much hair.
No.
He's going to shave his pits too.
Yes, you should definitely do that. That's where the stink accumulates.
And the mustache on his upper lip.
I mean, you got to shave your face. But legs, no.
I wonder if he talked
Ask
to
him what boys he's
Daisy
trying to attract.
because he can. I'll let you deal with that. Don't forget to make him a hair appointment. He really wants his hair cut while he's out there. I hope
Yeah,
she's
I told her about it.
available. You did?
Yeah, actually, I should do that now.
Hmm. Jason's not answering me.
For what?
Oh, he did. I just didn't see it.
What do you want?
Some food. I'm hungry. And you're sitting there eating in front of me. That doesn't help.
I haven't eaten anything. That was my break fast.
So they actually reported a person missing and authorities found her, but she still has not returned to the US. But she's
Oh, yeah?
safe.
What are you talking about? They found who?
Someone who ran away from the family.
Like an adult?
Hmm.
You can't call it running away. If you're an adult, you just left. You didn't run away.
Do you think our
Got
families
tired of you
would
fuckers.
report us missing?
The what?
Do you think our families would report us missing?
Yeah, Joy would. He took my money.
That's exactly what I was thinking. And where's his sister?
Friday.
Friday.
For his haircut appointment.
Uh,
Shit, he's going to be here soon.
I know Jason wants to do Christmas over here this coming weekend.
What's wrong with that?
I'm not ready. I haven't bought anyone anything.
Do it the weekend after
I
he
don't
gets
want it.
back.
Oh, that's a good idea.
The
That gives me
afternoon.
way more time. And I'd have my extra bonus check by then. Maybe we could just do it at the end of January.
And maybe you should do it sooner. So you don't spend your old bonus check on that. I don't have any money.
You're
Here,
not
you all got
wearing
a
your
piece of candy.
uniform
I won't wear it no more.
since last week.
That's right. I've changed.
I dug mine out of the dirty clothes to wear.
Looking for Friday, 12:45.
Are you going to take some time off while he's there?
No.
Who's gonna take him to the hair appointment at 12:45 during your lunch break?
Lane, cut that out.
It's okay. This is gonna air months after it. Yes, he's taking the day off.
Of course
We
I am.
haven't given any dates. Nobody knows. Just take a Friday off at some
It's a
point.
Friday. Maybe I'll change the day. You never know. Oh, it looks like they're open on Christmas. I can do it that day.
Oh, there you go. She likes you. She'd make an exception, I'm sure, for Christmas. Booketed, booketed. So
Did you set your
yesterday,
lineup?
no, I don't want to talk about that. No, I don't give a crap. I'm in anyway. I'll care next week. Quit
And
looking
Joker's
at it.
out again?
Quit
They
looking
keep
at your
making him
phone.
in. What microphone are you using? Is that your headphone?
Yeah,
They get distorted when you're loud
well, that's a problem.
because you're always loud.
Exactly. I wonder if it is my headphones. Let me double check. I don't know how to look. I don't care. I was drinking tequila from a bottle today, so I can't
Oh,
focus. Just
I
trying to
still
get
got to book
ready.
them for. Daisy doesn't want to go on Christmas
Go where?
to skiing.
Why?
She's like, because it's Christmas. I'm like,
That's your
the fuck does that?
gift.
We've driven home on Christmas before, like from Aunt Nat's
Lie
house.
to her and tell her Christmas is the next day.
Yeah, she doesn't know.
My favorite joke was on April 1st when we told the kids they had to get ready for school.
That was pretty good.
When we were
They're all
visiting
lined up
you.
at the door. Your kids
We're
are like, but our
visiting you.
school's
We
not even
wake them
here.
up at 7 in the morning to make a joke. Why were we? I don't think we'd slept that night.
Probably didn't sleep at all. Let's go get them up.
Wake up! You got to get ready for school. But we don't go to school here. Yeah, but Daisy does, and you have to go
You
with
have to go with her. That was funny. They're so mean.
her. They're all standing at the door with their backpacks, and we're like, you,
April Fools.
you fell for it.
Y'all are so stupid. They're like, we're 10.
I think they were younger than that.
Yeah. Stupid fucking kids.
Can I have an egg, or they're all eaten?
Shut your door.
Why?
Because you keep looking over there talking to the air.
He
It's
gave me
weird.
my soup.
What soup? Don't eat on air. Rude.
Quit making me laugh while I'm eating. You're gonna break my computer. Spit all over it.
You
I'll
mean the
start
microphone? I think you
choking
already
like
broke
your
that.
mother does.
Your mother?
Your mother
What do you think about the drones?
on the East Coast. Oh yeah. Is that what you're talking about on the East Coast?
I guess.
Luke's
Have
in
to
a
crack
drone
your.
club
No. Is he doing that?
on the East Coast. That was the
I don't know
headline.
anything about
Drone.
the drone.
I
The
just
drone
saw a
club.
headline: drones on the East Coast.
There's mystery drones in New Jersey or something.
What's mysterious about them?
They don't know where they're from.
I mean, isn't that the case with all drones you see?
It's true. I don't know. Craig said they're like the size of a car. I'm like, how do they know?
Who
That's
said
easy to
that?
measure.
That's
Like,
not
is
a
it?
drone, it's a UFO. We've been seeing those for years.
They're coming from the direction of a military installation. Okay.
So,
Don't you think it's scary? Like, what are they doing? What are they spying on?
they're
I don't.
spying on you, Craig. They're spying on
Yeah.
you.
I don't live in New Jersey, and neither do you. Now, when the authoritarian takes office, I might be a little worried.
I know you've been quite vocal.
Mm, I don't know. It seems like a hoax to me.
What do you mean? How's it a hoax when people actually see it?
Do they see it?
I told you we've been seeing them for years, since we were kids. It's not a
I
hoax, it's
haven't.
real.
You and the fairies, maybe. Nope. Never seen anything like that.
There's been a drone flying over our house periodically.
You don't shoot at it?
Apparently, that's not legal.
It's not legal to fly it over your house either, is it?
Yeah.
It is?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, we looked it up at one time, didn't we?
Yeah. Because we were seeing it.
I'd shoot at it anyway. Just do it from behind some bushes.
Sounds like work.
Sounds like fun. I've got a high powered pellet rifle. Knock that thing right out.
That's what we need to get. Here's my
Mm,
drone rifle.
they're not much.
So Luke had a drone competition yesterday.
Did he drone on and on?
I don't know why I laugh. You're the same as I am. I told a joke that fell flat at work the other day, and I told people, well, I'm just going to keep laughing louder and louder till you laugh. And they
You
laughed.
told them that?
Yes. You
Let's
must
not go
laugh
the
at my
comedian
joke.
route. Laugh at my joke, you fuckers. It's funny. You guys are stupid. You don't think that's funny?
So
What are you
anyway, they
drinking?
they lost the competition.
They lost?
Hmm.
Did you give them shit?
No,
Why not? Did he
because Luke,
cry?
yeah, he was already
He did?
upset. Yeah, and he's
Okay, good.
quitting the club.
What?
I said, no, you're not.
No, you're not. Failure is an invitation to try harder, not to quit.
He was the one in charge of programming the clone. I mean, the drone.
The clone. Don't clone Luke.
I don't know. I think he'd be a good person to clone. We need more Lukes in this world.
I mean, he's unique.
Exactly.
Exactly.
He's better than you.
Who isn't?
Me?
It's a low bar. But who won then? I mean, what
I
was the
don't.
competition?
They had to make program the drone to do the actions, and it's like there's an obstacle course, and it has to go through the obstacle course.
They program it up front,
Yeah, so
like they
they're
see the obstacle course.
yeah, I mean they have a test obstacle course off to the side that you can test it on before it goes through the main one. And then
Yeah.
Jason said when it went through the main one wasn't the same as the test one. Things were off center and stuff, so that's what happened. The drone hit the pole.
But everyone else had the same course, right?
That's what I said.
Like,
So
don't make
everyone else
excuses.
had, I know, how did he lose and everyone else win? Maybe they knew the main course was off and adjusted their settings for that.
Why did he want to quit? Just because they didn't win?
He said competitions are too stressful.
Good. They should be stressful. You should try. Do what you can. I mean, who really gives a shit? It's not like you're going to win
That's
anything
what
from
I
it.
said. We'll talk. Jason's like, we'll talk about that later. He's upset right now. Okay.
First, let me tell him why he's stupid. Then y'all can talk about it later.
I'm not talking about it later. He's not quitting.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he was the one that
Competitions.
programmed it.
By himself? What did the rest of the team do?
I know. I'm like, maybe Jason's exaggerating this. I don't know.
Well, he certainly can't be telling the whole story about the track. Oh, the test track was different, and this track was harder. But everybody else tested on the test
It was
track.
just, he showed me the video. There was one section. By the way, this competition went from 7:30 a.m. till 5 p.m.
Jesus wept.
I know. Anyway,
That's why I let him quit.
I know, he showed me the video and there's one section where I had to fly through the two poles, and in the test one the poles were here and in the main one the poles were here, so it hit the edge of the right hand pole
But
because he had
everybody else's
programmed
went
it to
through
go
the pole.
straight down the middle. Well, I don't know, Jason, it wasn't clear on that. I was like, did everyone else make it through the poles? But I guess the people who programmed it wrong made it.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe there are people that know the main one's going to be different from the test one, and they went and measured.
Maybe. Yeah. Whatever. Was there a cash prize?
I don't know. I think you get a ribbon.
They probably all get ribbons.
Linus signed up for the soccer team.
Oh, yeah? For both of
Mhm.
them? Why are you making that face?
What do you mean, both of them?
You said they signed up for the soccer
No, I
team?
said Linus signed up.
Oh, he did? At the
Hmm.
school? They have a soccer team?
Hmm.
That's awesome.
Hmm.
Did he get in? Or do they have tryouts? Or it's just
He
like
just
everybody
signed
gets in?
up, so I don't know.
It's cool.
They're waiting to see how many kids sign up. What are you looking at?
Games are about to start.
Stop! Quit looking at
Give
your
me
phone. Look up. Look up.
give me a
Where's
second.
where's my phone?
Did we talk about the hero Luigi?
Oh, the hero. He's my hero.
My hero too.
Do you have anything new about him?
Do I?
Did you see anything new about him? I didn't. He's not even
Just when
making
they're
headlines anymore.
They were walking him somewhere, and he was screaming about the injustice and that kind of stuff.
Apparently, he hurt his back surfing or something.
Yeah.
Maybe he's that
Hopefully, he's
surfer that
starting
my
a
mom.
change.
Maybe he's that surfer that your mom gets her medical advice from.
No, he's not. His family has money, though. They were rich. They own a country club or something.
That's what I saw.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll
First
get a
of
good
many.
lawyer.
Keep going. Keep going.
Hmm. Oh, here's the head. Finally, I got to it. CEO's brazen killing elicits shock and unexpected vitriol. CNN examines why.
What's to examine?
I know. We know
The
why.
healthcare system's a piece of shit, and so is everybody who works for it, and the government that allows it to continue.
I know.
It's all shit.
Oh, and he's got a high profile attorney.
Yeah, who'd he get? Johnny Cochran?
The
It's
glove
the
didn't
only
fit.
high-profile attorney I know of.
The glove doesn't fit.
You must have quit. Karen Friedman Agnifilo.
Karen Fried.
Yeah, that's high profile. We all know her.
Nope. United Health Group CEO. America's health system is poorly designed. And so is your insurance company.
Yeah.
What did the bullet say? Deny.
Deny, defend, oppose.
Hmm. That's funny. They're not saying anything about their profit model. It's just the U.S. has the Fed has the problem.
Well, I mean, it's true. The profit model is what they teach in all the finance classes. Profit to shareholders is the only reason for a company to exist. So if that's the case, we should get rid of all companies. That's why communism exists, because you say shit like that. That's where communism came from.
Hmm.
We disagree with that philosophy 100%. So fuck you. We're gonna take your company. It's gonna be ours. I need to get a 3D printer.
I know.
Cut that part out.
They've gotten pretty cheap lately.
I know. So I drove Daisy's car today.
Why?
Daisy was mad.
I was gonna ask. Why Joy drive it?
She just went to the gym. She wanted to drive it, check it out. She said
Because
it's fun. It is fun. Those Mazdas,
it's little.
it's not that little. I mean, it's smaller than the other cars we have, but I don't know. I mean, I guess that's what they're famous for is kind of that sporty drive, and
Mm.
it really has it.
I hope
Let you
Daisy
drive
doesn't
it.
drive it crazy.
She won't. No, no baby it. She's we took it to the car wash immediately. She was cleaning it up.
Aww,
Uh,
that's cute.
yeah, she's very excited.
Linus is gonna be excited when he comes and sees it. I didn't
You
tell him
okay for
about
her to
it yet.
drive them to the rock climbing?
Of course.
Hmm.
Yeah, she
It's
asked.
illegal.
She asked him, "Cut that out, Lane."
Yeah, we don't know, but I think it's okay. That's right. Let's not admit to breaking the law on this. Uh,
Have you gotten any texts from your mom to see if she's alive?
no, I don't do that. I guess I guess I'll call her on Christmas.
Well, Christmas is going to be. Oh, yeah, I'm going to talk to Jason about pushing it till Linus gets back. I like that idea.
No, don't spend all your bonus money on that shit.
I'm not going to push it back that far.
Are you gonna have her over?
Yeah, we always have her over.
No, you do. You're so sweet. You're such a good daughter.
I'm something.
Yep.
You would
This
have
is
her
true.
over if you lived here. You know that. We'd be doing Christmas at your house.
We never did when I lived there. It was
Yes, we
always at your
did.
house. Nope.
We took
It was always at
turns.
your house.
I
Uh-uh.
remember doing, I remember turkeys at your house.
It was one time. It was one time, and that's when I was leaving.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. We had Dustin over and all
When we
that.
fried that turkey,
Yeah, that was one time at my house.
when we fried the Christmas vacation turkey,
Jesus. You almost set the house on fire.
we put the knife in, it goes, it was like, it
I
really made the sound. Here's
didn't
some
know you
turkey
really did.
jerky.
The
Luckily,
skin
we
was
had
good.
the backup turkey.
Yeah. We don't even do turkey anymore. Nobody likes it.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, as meats go, it's my least favorite, I think.
This past Thanksgiving was the best one ever that
Really?
Jason's done. Yeah, he did really good with it.
Did you prepare it?
Yeah, we did two of them. We brined one and then the other injected, and I injected the hell out of it. The injected one was the best.
Yeah. I think the brine's just watery, right?
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't get down in there.
Mm.
Maybe
What'd you
brining
inject it
and
with?
injecting might work, but I think
No,
brining's a
you're
waste
not
of
supposed
time.
to.
Why
Yeah,
aren't
me
you
too.
supposed to do that?
I don't know. I remember researching it and they said don't do
Mhm.
that.
Mm.
Something about salmonella.
My
You're like,
family,
my
my
family's
family's
immune to
immune to salmon. If they could get it, they would have gotten it.
What'd you inject it with?
I'm
Hello?
thinking.
Oh. I'm like, did she freeze?
I forgot to
No,
look
she's
at my
just
thinking
retarded.
spot. Let me look at the thinking spot. I
It's
think
over
I
there.
I basically used your recipe and added a couple things to it. I don't remember. But it
It's like
came out
6
really
margaritas
good.
deep.
No, no, no. I never
I've started
remember what I
making
do when I cook.
I've started making the margarita mix for Joy. So I just put it in there in bottles, like these old vodka bottles.
Put
So
it
she
in
has
where?
margarita in the fridge. But I just mix it all up so it's ready to go.
So it's not frozen. She just drinks it on ice or what?
Nice, yeah. Or you could put it in ice and blend it if you want.
How much did you make her? How much is she drinking? You've really drove her to drinking. You finally succeeded.
It's two big vodka bottles. She only has like one a day.
Tell her she might have a problem if she drinks a straight tequila and like, that tastes just like margarita.
She won't get there. These don't have a lot of tequila in them.
I know. They
They're
have a
her
lot of
style.
sugar.
Yes. Primarily just a lemonade with a splash of tequila and that curacao. When you come over, we'll just fill up half the glass with that and half with tequila. That's a margarita.
Or apparently now I can handle just straight tequila. Like,
Straight tequila can be good if it's good tequila. I like it. I'll be right back.
no.
What?
What?
I want to get tequila.
Okay. Hurry up. I'm going to look at what we're supposed to be talking about.
Oh yeah. Can't get it. Joy's in the kitchen. She'll judge me.
She'll judge you. Tell her I said you had to because we're doing a
Not
podcast.
even noon yet.
It's noon here.
What are you doing? I'm working.
It's true.
It's required for my job.
This has become a job.
We tried it without. It didn't work. Wait for her to go clean the bedroom and then I'll go snack. We've got mezcal in there actually. Try that.
Get Daisy to call her out of the room for something.
Daisy's still asleep.
What?
She's a teenager.
She's such a teenager.
Ripped her a new one yesterday. I made her cry.
Oh, there's a list of words we can't say or we'll get demonetized.
I'm pretty sure we've said them.
Yeah,
You can just bleep them out.
Lane said definitely stop saying retards.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Okay. We're from the fucking 80s. We say retard. Have you seen any movies from Daisy's? Like every time we watch an 80s movie, like Jesus Christ. All they say is retard.
Lane, I was just reading Lane's comments. He said people will certainly comment on your appearance and views.
Yeah, that's why we're not going to read the comments.
He said it will probably be a good idea if y'all stay away from comments in general and just let me curate them for you.
Uh-huh. I'm not reading that shit. I
No
have
way.
zero interest.
We wouldn't do
For
this if we
appearance and
cared what you
views?
thought about us.
Give a fuck. Just monetize us, bitches. I mean, this is what we do anyways. Talk like this.
Oh yeah, we're not doing the food one.
I'm down for it now if you want to do it.
Food,
We
I
can get a little
know.
arguey.
I don't mind actually.
It just sounds boring.
It does.
Yeah.
Well, our kids are sort of boring.
Wow. Failed. That's why we're gonna run away.
No, we're not.
No, we're not. And we don't break the law.
We're not running away.
We're certainly not going to that place I mentioned.
Or the one we haven't mentioned.
There's lots we haven't mentioned.
I know, there's a list.
Mm.
We daydream. It's nice.
Not a daydream. It's a plan.
Oh, Lane wants to know how we feel about AI in general.
Yeah. Probably smarter than most people, but it's probably stupider than we are.
I saw a TV show recently where what is it called? Accused on Hulu. It was the last episode, and in it, the wife didn't want to have sex with her husband because she's too busy. And so she bought him a robot to have sex with.
I
And
mean, I'll give you that point. That'll be cool.
at the end he wants to divorce her and marry the robot.
Did you ever see that show Humans?
Yes.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, because the robot was hot.
Yes. Exactly. Super hot.
They should only have ugly robots. I was like, men already want to divorce the women and marry the robots, and they're not even real robots. They're just like your computer. They're like, yeah, I'm marrying this video.
I mean, y'all got to have more to offer. Quit bitching. The computer doesn't bitch at me.
Well, get up off your ass and do something.
See? This is why you'll be alone.
I wish. Oh no, I'll leave it up to Lane whether or not to leave that.
About robots?
Will AI affect art or writing?
No,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
no.
Yes.
Nope.
It'll make it worse.
No, it won't.
Yes, it will.
Nobody's gonna fucking think AI is producing art that's worth anything. I mean,
They
companies will try to do
already
it for
do.
TV shows. No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Who?
They.
No, they don't. I've been hearing. Have you typed anything into AI and asked it to do any art? It sucks.
I know. I've tried. I'm like, what the hell? This is not what I want you to produce.
You can't even produce an economic fucking summary,
I wonder who's
much less
tried
art.
that.
I did. I tried it for work. I'm like, oh, maybe it'll give me an economic summary and I don't have to write it myself. Nope.
I
It's
tried to
stupid
do a
and all the numbers
summary
are
of
wrong.
my stuff too, and it was like, that's not correct. You don't even know what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Yeah. It's fucking, yeah.
It's
People
stupid.
that are threatened by AI should be threatened by AI.
Or by
They
their
should
own
just be threatened
stupidity.
in general.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Could it
that.
replace a CEO of healthcare? Probably. Whatever value that fucker
Well, we
added.
already found out before that the AI thing thinks the internet's an entity and that it's smarter than everyone.
Yeah.
It's both the smartest and the dumbest.
Right. So fucking stupid.
Do you think teachers would be able to tell which kids use it to do their homework?
Yeah, they already have programs for that, for
Yeah,
finding
but the
out.
AI lies and says, I wrote that paper when it didn't.
I don't know. Greg said it's fairly obvious when he's grading papers if people used it.
What I was saying is they just should have the students write it in class.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
Lane said make them write it with a pencil and paper. But I was like, they can just
You
copy
can
it.
copy
Yeah.
it. Yeah. We used to have to write essays in class all the time
Yeah. Yeah. Or
in
make
high
them
school.
write a short essay in class and then turn in their big thesis one, and you can obviously tell if it's a different person that wrote it.
Yeah. Greg said it's obvious. He teaches people all the time that try to
Yeah,
get away
that's
with it.
true.
It's like, yeah, this is clearly AI. So yeah, that's why I don't think it's going to impact art.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
I mean, people act like, oh, it's AI. It can actually think. It can't. It's fucking loops and conditionals like all other programming. That's all it
Because they
is.
don't understand what programming is.
No, they don't. They think
People
the
really
computer can
don't.
think. It
Mm.
can't. I
My
mean, maybe
biggest
it,
concern about it is that there are people that think that way.
yeah. Oh, yeah. And
So
that's
it's,
how it might affect art because,
yeah.
the big companies will be like, oh, we can just get the computer to write it and not have to pay an artist.
Hmm.
Good luck with
Yeah, but
that.
then people are going to be like, all the shows sound like this, so therefore this must be a good show.
Maybe for TV, but for real art,
I mean,
music.
even real art, there's a lot of dummies in the world.
Yeah, but I think there's still something emotional that comes through. I mean, it could probably make fine club dance music, like here's a formula, do that.
Yeah, yeah.
But writing like a novel, good fucking luck.
Right. We already tried to get it to write our podcast for us.
Yeah, exactly.
The things it thought was funny was not.
And it's not original because it's not thinking. It
Right.
can't be original. It's impossible. That's why all those artists were suing for it stealing their ideas.
Do you know if Daisy's ever tried to use it for her school?
Not for class. No.
Really?
Mm-mm.
How do you know?
I asked her.
Uh, why wouldn't she?
I don't know. I don't think because it's cheating.
Uh,
She uses like Grammarly to do checks and stuff, but that's a little different. It's
yeah,
not like write my paper for me. It's
yeah.
check my grammar and shit like that.
Linus tried to use it.
Did he really?
Hmm.
Did he tell you or he got caught?
He told me.
Oh, what did he say about
I used it to write my paper, and I said, "Go write your paper."
it? If you do that again, I'll murder you.
Yep.
Are you retarded? I know we're
From
not
now
allowed to
on, you're
say
doing
that.
your homework in the room with me.
Yeah. And why would you volunteer that? You're stupider than I thought you were.
Some people say that AI should have rights. I'm like, what does that mean? They don't even let dogs have rights.
Right? And they can think. They shouldn't let dogs have rights. Don't get me wrong. What are you doing? Checking your lineup?
I was looking about AI rights. It says scientists suggest that all mammals, birds, and cephalopods, and possibly fish too, may be considered sentient. However, we do not grant rights to most creatures, so a sentient artificial intelligence AI may not gain any rights at all.
It's not sentient.
That's what it's saying.
Oh, yeah.
Sent- oh, actually, it did say sentient, so a sentient AI.
Yeah.
It's not
I
sentient.
mean, maybe if we get into organic computing, right, instead of
What about like
chips and
humans? That show you
what?
mentioned.
No, they weren't organic. They were still computers. But I mean, there's efforts to create biological computers
Hmm.
because then it wouldn't have to be binary. It could be continuous. The programming behind it. If they do that, then that could probably become sentient, I think, at some point. But then how do you define what intelligence is, right? There's that whole Turing test. How do you define if it's sentient or not? Well, if you believe it is, then it is. And everyone thinks, oh, well, that's the standard in
That's
determining.
that's not good for all these people that are having girlfriends that are the AI chatbot thing.
Or really half the population. I can't determine that this person's sentient. I don't believe it is. I think it's just regurgitating shit it saw on Fox News so we can kill it.
I wonder
Mm,
how good AI is at writing code. It might be good at stuff like that.
AI?
Yeah. Although we already have code builders out there. That's been out there for a long time. And when you go look at the code that's generated, it is
Oh,
so
yeah.
crappy.
You can ask it to.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll try that. I'll try it right now.
What are you going to ask it to write?
I'm going to say, um,
In VBA, get it to do something in
yep.
VBA. It did
Maybe it
good.
can. I mean, it's actually like defining variables and that kind of this
I
text here.
listen to this. I asked it to write VBA that mines the internet for sites that talk about houses in foreclosure. And it says, mining the internet for sites that talk about houses in foreclosure is quite a complex task, and performing it and using VBA has limitations, especially considering that VBA is not designed for web scraping on a large scale.
True.
However, you can still automate some basic tasks using VBA to gather information from specific websites. Here it goes. IE object. It tells you about the things it's using. It put some code.
No, it didn't understand what I was saying. It's assuming that the text, I'm trying to import the text file into Excel.
So it just puts the query houses in foreclosure into Google and prints the result. That's all it's doing.
I mean, that's
I was
probably
like,
what
this is really
50% of
short.
analysts would do. So,
Yeah, whatever.
like I said, if you're scared of AI taking your job, you should be scared of AI taking your job.
You should wonder why you have a job at all.
Exactly. But I mean, it's more of the social displacement, right? Like if you really do start using it for these menial tasks, then people that their livelihood comes from the menial task, they're not going to have anything to do anymore. And so what? They're just going to starve and let their families starve. That's the solution because that's how CEOs get killed.
That's why everyone should earn a minimum
Yep.
basic wage,
Minimum basic
period.
income.
Yeah,
Exactly.
period. Yeah.
Yep. You have to as you advance as a
I mean,
society.
it's not right that it's funny. I was talking to Linus about this, and he was like, he was arguing with me, if you work for a company and you create something that does your job for you, the company would pay you for it. I'm like, no, they're not. They're going to fire you and use what you
I
created.
don't think they'll fire you. They might promote you and move you into another role or something like that.
Maybe you could
They're not going to
also
fire
get
you if you have that
outsourced.
skill set because most people don't.
Right,
But they're not going to be like, oh, well, now we're just going to pay you for that job and you don't have to
right.
work anymore.
Mm-mm.
They're going to steal your shit. I guess it's not stealing. Technically, it's their property because you did it on their time.
That's what I was explaining to him. Anything you
Mhm.
create there, even if they use whether they use it or not, it's
It's not
theirs.
even there. If you're employed by them at the
Mhm.
time that you create it, it's their property.
That's true.
It's set up against people.
Mhm. The only ones that are going to make money off of it is the company, not the people that work for the company.
That's right. They may give you a spot bonus if you work for someone like
But
me.
if you're the one that did it, you might get the bonus, but all the other people that you just put out of work, they're not going to get anything.
Not at all. That's right.
And I think everyone there should be benefiting in some way from it.
Now you sound like a communist.
I am.
Me too. Trouble with communism is it's a direct path to authoritarianism.
Well, apparently so is democracy.
A little more indirect, but yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't been a democracy for some time now. It's definitely an oligarchy taking over here. So
That's a good point.
since they started letting
We're
citizens
Russia
unite and all
Junior.
that, we really are.
Well,
Too much money.
this is an interesting question. Could AI driven automation lead to a societal shift in how we define work and productivity? I think you were already starting to touch on that a little bit.
Yeah, it won't unless we take it by force. I mean, the rich people aren't going to concede, oh, look, yeah, we should just give money to everybody.
Yeah.
When you start killing them, they might think differently. That's
Hmm.
what the French Revolution was about.
Yeah.
I
That's
just
what
don't know if
everyone is.
Americans are strong enough. I mean, they're too complacent.
And that's exactly the word I would use.
Yeah.
And they're being fed by social media. Like they're just whatever they read, they take it as true. It's, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
weird.
she left the kitchen.
Did she leave the kitchen? Ew.
Couldn't find our shot glasses. I don't know where they are. I just put it in right here. That's the mezcal.
Yikes. That does not taste like margarita.
Good. Put my water in my cup.
So, do you think there's anything positive about AI?
I don't know.
I used it to write up my accomplishments for work.
I used it
Doing
to write up a summary. Someone asked me for a summary of what the finance and accounting team does. I used it pretty much verbatim.
same. I had to fix a couple of things. Yeah,
Yeah,
so it's good for doing the meaningless tasks that we don't want to do.
the stupid tasks that shouldn't even be a task. Like, why do
Right,
we have to put that on our website? What finance and accounting does? Google it.
right. Do you think it could help in education at all?
Help hurt education? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the thing, and people ascribe so much to it. Like they're going to be like, oh, we could have AI teachers, yeah,
That's what
and
they're
produce
talking
stupider
about.
people than we have today. I mean, we've already got pretty stupid people.
I'd
Uh,
be interested in testing how it explains certain concepts. Can you explain
it'd probably
paraga?
explain it exactly like Wikipedia does.
Right, paraga. I can't even talk. Or
Why?
how about
Are you
explain
drunk?
Einstein's theory of relativity to a dumb person?
Did you type that in?
No, I'm going to. Actually, maybe instead of to a dumb person, I'll have it explain it first, and then I'll put the to a dumb person to see how it differs. Jesus, I don't even want to read this. It's going on and on. It's still typing.
Yeah, I asked it to explain E equals mc squared.
Special theory of relativity, 1905. And then it goes into 1950, the general theory. And then in summary, now explain it to a dumb person. Oh, it won't let you?
You won't let you say dumb?
It says content removed. This content may violate our usage policy.
Say low IQ person. I don't know.
Well, it did put a different explanation that's much shorter. Listen to this, the special theory. So I'm just going to give the first sentence. Special theory of relativity, 1905. The special theory of relativity deals with objects moving at constant speeds, particularly those moving close to the speed of light. And then to the dumb person, it put special theory of relativity, 1905. This part of Einstein's theory is about how things behave when they are moving very fast, close to the speed of light.
It's the same thing.
But it's a different wording.
Yeah, but it's the same thing.
I know, but it's a different wording. They tried to dumb it down. They did give a different description. So you can't use the word dumb. We're probably going to get demonetized for saying that.
He'll bleep it, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's his job. Our job's not to censor ourselves. It's not like we're gonna get money anyways.
So, could it enhance learning in any way? I mean, I don't think so because the people that would need it are the ones that, I mean, you have to know what to type into it, right?
I mean, it's like Google. To me, it's the same thing.
Yeah,
So yes,
yeah,
it can enhance learning. Like when I don't know how to do something in VBA, I Google it. You could do the same thing with Chat GPT, and maybe it'll
that's
give you a
true.
better answer. What would you just take?
My
Ecstasy?
no, that would be an interesting podcast for sure.
The computer, the
I can
keyboard feels so
see to the
good.
center of the earth.
That was heroin laced.
How do you know?
What do you mean?
That's your theory.
No, it's what
No
they
one
told
else
me.
reacted the way you did.
Nah, that's always the same. Drugs. I always take extra because it takes forever to kick in.
And
And
then you're
then when it
like, I
does,
shouldn't have taken extra.
yeah. Everyone else is having a good time. It's been an hour. Give me more. Oh, there it goes.
Oh shit, here I go.
Yeah. That's why I like smoking stuff. It hits you immediately.
At the same time as everyone else.
Yes. Like everyone's having a good time but me.
Is AI, when it creates art, mimicking human creativity? No.
It doesn't, I mean, it's attempting to.
It's copying things off the internet.
Yeah,
So I guess in
exactly.
that regard it's mimicking, but it's not actually creating anything.
Yeah, creating's the wrong word. When it
Yeah.
creates, it doesn't.
Mm-mm. It copies.
But I remember, you remember TC, mom's friend?
Yeah.
One time I was in the room playing guitar or whatever, and he came in
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, "Oh, what you playing?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm trying to learn this song by live," and I played the song for him. And he's like, "Yeah, well, everything's just a copy of what came before it. Nothing's original." So, fuck, are you talking about?
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a weird thing to say. I mean, things have influences, but
He was a weird guy.
he was an odd one. Yeah.
Hmm.
Did he molest you?
No,
Oh, okay.
he just
That's good.
liked to tickle us.
Yeah. When we were 20.
Stop
I think
tickling me. Tickle my son now. I brought him for you to tickle.
I never got the creepy feeling from him, though.
No,
I
but
mean, I get annoyed with the
I
tickle
did have to
monster.
tell him to quit tickling me at one point. Like when I was 12, I'm like, no, no, no more.
I have big tits. Please don't do that.
That's the tickle stage.
And Daisy didn't have to tell. She just had to write him a card.
He walked in just as you said
Perfect.
that.
Did you ever find that card?
No.
You need to find it. We can put that on the intro to the podcast.
No, I do not want the police knocking on my door.
Jesus.
Like, come take my kids away and tell them
What?
it's because they were molested.
Your mom would.
Hmm.
She'd ask me like every 6 months, "Did Pop ever touch you?" No. I'm like, go fucking see. How would
Don't.
he touch me? We're like sitting on the dock.
He told me never to sit in his lap.
I know. I think you're right then. I think it was Uncle Bobby, and they were misattributing somehow.
Yeah,
He was still funny.
he was funny.
We would love to have him on here.
Oh my
God, you and
God.
Josh were so fucking funny. I
I
took
would have
Joy.
loved to have both of them together on here. That would
Did
be
I tell you
hilarious.
when I
No?
took Joy down there? And
Uh-uh.
Greg. Greg went with us because I'd stopped to see him. And I'm like, "Are you
Really? I
doing
don't
anything?" He's like,
remember that
"Yeah."
at all.
Yeah. And they were living at grandma's house. Kitty was there. She didn't even come in. She was like outside smoking the whole time.
Uh,
And but it was Josh and Uncle Bobby, and they could have fucking comedy show. They were
Josh
so
used
fucking
to do
funny.
stand-up comedy.
No, yeah, that's right. You did try that. I don't know if it'd be as funny without Uncle Bobby. Uncle Bobby was really the funny one. Calling him a all this kind of
You
stuff.
can't say that.
Bleep bleep.
Calling him a bleep bleep and all that stuff.
Whatever. They were God. They had me rolling on the ground.
And they were
So
both.
funny and very charming and good looking.
Yeah.
They were a bite away from Dahmer.
Was he good looking? I don't think so.
Yeah, he was.
Really?
Jeffrey Dahmer. Yeah,
I gotta go Google him.
he was famous for being good looking. That's how he'd get all the girls off guard.
Well, I guess he wasn't bad
Wait,
looking.
not Dahmer.
Yeah, you're thinking about that
The
other
Florida
guy.
guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
God, I was just trying to remember his name too.
Serial killer. Was it Dahmer? Maybe it was Dahmer.
No, it wasn't. Dahmer's the one that ate people.
Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy.
Bundy, yeah, he
Yeah,
was the one known for being good looking.
yeah, yeah. Although you look at pictures of him, you're like, I guess there were different standards.
Well, they there definitely were. He looks creepy.
Yeah, he's got those crazy eyes.
Hmm.
Like if you can't look at that guy and tell there's something wrong with him. Like,
Well, I think they did. A lot. Most of the women would not go out with him. He'd break in and rape them.
no, he'd get them in the crawlers and stuff. I don't know. They said he was good looking.
Yeah, that is what they said.
Yeah, it was Bundy, not Dahmer. Dahmer was
Dahmer
a
was the gay
crazy.
one. He went after the guys and ate
Oh, that's
them.
right. Yeah. Did I tell you we got tickets to go see that podcast, that murder podcast? They're coming here live.
When?
March, I think, or April next year.
Why?
Daisy
Why would
loves
you
that
want to
shit.
watch a podcast in person?
I don't want to. Daisy does.
Why would Daisy want to watch a podcast?
She loves it. What's it called?
I know what you're talking about because I had watched it before or listened to it before.
You did?
Never,
I thought
yeah,
you said you never listened to podcasts.
I didn't say that. I say I
Yeah,
suck at
you did.
listening to them because I keep spacing out.
Oh, Crime Junkie.
Yeah,
That's the
I've
one.
I've listened to a couple of them, but like I said, I'm no good at it. And I can't focus.
I don't want to hear fucking morons drone on and on for 3 hours. I want to be the moron droning on.
So the other day I was talking to my British friend Cheryl,
Why is
and
that funny?
I told her, I guess I
She's
haven't
not
gotten to the
British. She's black.
she's British. You're not
Oh
supposed
yeah.
to say that because we're going to have her on as a guest, and everyone's going to be like, "That's her British
Okay. Well, you can cut that out. It's gonna be like y'all made me cut out the whole fucking show. It's like every 10 seconds, Lane, cut that out.
my British friend Cheryl
Yes, yes, your British friend.
is going to come as a guest one day."
That's right.
And that's what I told her, and she said that's never going to happen.
As a guest.
Yeah.
She's smarter than you are.
I've never denied that. Many people are smarter than I am, except for you.
What if you run out of shit to talk about? We need to have lists and lists.
Lists and lists. What podcast is this? This is podcast 3 only? God, I feel like we've been doing this forever.
I know. So boring. You better monetize us. My time is valuable.
We need to do like 5 hours today. We got to get 2 a weekend.
Do what? No, we don't.
Episodes. Yes, we
You
do.
can't do that.
Why?
I don't like goals.
I'm actually impressed that we've been sticking with this as long as we
Don't be too impressed.
we have a schedule and everything.
Something like that.
I mean, that's one thing that you did. were better at than I was.
Scheduling?
Yep,
When?
with Daisy.
Scheduling?
I thought you were better. Or was that Joy?
I don't know what you mean scheduling what.
Like,
I mean, I put her in a bunch of classes and lessons and stuff.
yeah. And got her there on time.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you have to do that if you're paying money. That's just because
That's
I'm a Jew.
true. I do get them there on time. School, I
Yeah,
wasn't as worried about.
that's free. That's just because I'm frugal.
Poor Lane before Jason came around. He was late to school almost every day.
Jesus, that's horrible. No, I've always been good at getting her to places on time, even school. I'll
I
take
would.
her out of school if we're leaving the country or something.
Mhm.
But yeah, I stressed to her the importance of being on time.
See, I was
Yeah.
right. You were better at that than I was.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Mine's never been that I don't want to be on time. I just get distracted before I get there.
No, I don't want to wake up.
I'm usually already awake.
I don't like, I'm not a morning person at all. I hate it.
Mm.
But I also don't want to stay late. I like to get there late, leave early. That's my.
That's my motto.
Got to get that hourly salary up.
Oh
So underpaid.
gosh. Have you thought about how AI is being used for surveillance?
No, have you?
I have now. I'm concerned about it
Why?
because I don't want to be surveilled.
By whom?
Anyone. You
Who do
can't
you
get
think's
away.
using it to surveil you? You think you're that interesting?
But if I do go to do something that I want to do and don't want to get caught on camera, that's not going to happen.
We need to change our texting app, by the way. Do you have WhatsApp
No, not anymore.
or
I do.
Signal? We should
Signal.
download Signal.
I thought
Start
we were
using that.
using Line.
I don't know that that's secure. Maybe it is. Is it encrypted?
I don't know. You're the one that told me go get Line.
Well, that's what they use.
I trust you to know these things. I guess I shouldn't.
Well, now we have to have this. I guess the government's going to start trying to throw us in prison for things we say.
What about Signal? You think Signal's a good one?
Signal, WhatsApp.
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp's based in the US, though. Signal?
Isn't WhatsApp owned by Facebook?
Yeah,
That's
but it's
why I don't.
encrypted, so they can't actually get to your messages themselves. Yeah, Signal's in the US too. We need one that's not based in the US.
Yeah.
Because here they can try to force them to help.
I mean, that's what a lot of people use in other countries.
Line.
Hmm.
In Europe, they use WhatsApp a lot. In Asia, they use Line.
They're saying the best encrypted messaging app is WhatsApp.
But it's based here.
Snapchat is the most popular secret text app. That's not what I'm
It's not
looking
encrypted, though.
for. And here it says, overall, this is posted by Avast. Signal is likely the most secure messaging app in 2023. Threema costs THREEMA. I don't mind paying if it's a one-time fee.
Lines in Japan. I don't want to pay.
Oh, Threema's not linked to your phone number or email address or anything else.
Rima, but you have to pay.
It costs $6.
They can trace your payment.
There's ways around that. You can get a preloaded debit card. This is interesting. It says Signal is an incredibly secure app, but it has a few minor flaws that you can take issue with. It stores as little metadata about you as possible, but because your account is tied to a phone number, even if you no longer have to reveal it to other users, there's a tenuous connection. We highly doubt Signal would ever reveal this information willingly, but at least theoretically, an authoritarian government could get a list of every phone number with a Signal account, cross-check it with cell phone companies, and arrest everyone with Signal as a dissident. Far-fetched? Absolutely.
I
But
don't
this
think
is the
so.
kind of
More.
attack vector that security researchers have to consider.
I don't think it's far fetched.
They don't expect Signal to close down anytime soon, but it does leave a small question mark hanging over it because it relies on donations from users and billionaires. And finally, Signal is based in the US, a country not known for its support of user privacy.
Mm-hmm.
Threema basically solves all these problems. You create a unique ID when you sign up, so unless you want it to be, it's not connected to your phone number or email address. It costs $5.99, and the enterprise version costs a couple of dollars per user per. Well, we're not doing that. And the company and servers are located in Switzerland, a country with privacy laws so strong that dictators and autocrats across the world rely on them to protect their money and dirty secrets.
Sure.
On top of all that, Threema is a great secure messaging app, both for individuals and companies that need a secure way to communicate. Its front end apps are open source and use a well documented encryption protocol, and there have been multiple third party audits. It has text and voice messaging, voice and video calls, and everything you'd expect of a messaging app, except stories. But I'm not sure I care. I don't know what stories are.
What's a Foss keyboard?
I don't know. Where'd you get that? Where'd that come from?
I was Googling about these and they said Signal and switch to a Foss keyboard.
But that doesn't unhook it from your phone number.
The keyboard?
I wonder if you could
I,
connect it to a burner phone, but then use it with your phone.
I don't think so.
It says the main problem with Threema is convincing your friends to pay for a messaging app.
Yeah, that is a problem.
The best secure messaging app that people already use is WhatsApp. Its cons are its parent company Meta has a bad history of protecting and respecting user privacy.
Yeah.
New features undercut some of the security.
This one says you don't need a phone number for Signal anymore.
Well, I mean, we can go test it out.
No, no, it says you need it, but you don't have to share it.
Mhm.
The fuck, Foss keyboard? Everybody keeps talking about that.
What? What's that got to do with a messaging app? FOSS
Probably because your keyboard's fucking tracking you too. Whatever you say.
on your phone?
Yeah.
Fosdroid.
I don't know what it means, Foss.
Hella bored. Put it in another glass. Suto keyboard. I don't know what the point of
The
this
most
is.
sensitive point of your device. Because they share your data, whatever you're typing.
Really?
Gboard, Samsung, Grammarly, AI, Microsoft Swift Key. Yeah.
That's how the internet knows what I'm about to go Google.
Or they said you can continue using your original keyboard and disable its network access. Hmm.
Yeah, that's what this one says. They use the Gboard with the internet access permission toggled off in Graphene OS. Everyone seems to like Floris board. But it looks like you have to open something to get it to turn off the internet access for your keyboard. You have to have a different app to do that.
Hmm. God damn, I should have played CD Lamb. 15 points. Um, can you disable the internet access?
You weren't listening to me.
What? I did.
That's my next Google. Turn off keyboard internet access.
Anyway, all right, enough of that.
I know. I'm
You,
getting bored. You're
yeah,
boring.
you're boring.
You're boring.
You're boringer.
You're boringest.
Go get you a shot
Why?
because you're boring.
You're boring guest. We already went through this.
I had my shot.
I
I think it
have
slowed
mine.
me down.
I know. It's too much, too fast.
It's past noon now. I'm
I
good.
know. Now it's lunchtime.
You should
Lane.
look at Mazdas when you get a new car. Thing is fun.
I like the Subarus too.
Yeah, but if you drive the Mazda, it's different.
I'll look.
I drove the Subaru. They're squishy, kind of
Now
like
that
the
they're
Highlander.
foreign again.
Yeah, but the Mazda's like it
Does it have all the
feels.
safety stuff? The
Yeah,
backup camera and the
yeah,
won't let you change lanes without signaling or if someone's there.
yeah. Subaru actually, like their lower ones, don't have that. Like there was one we liked, but
Mhm.
it didn't have like even the blind spot monitor and shit. Like
Eee.
they still make, and it was a new car. Like basically, like they still make them without that.
Oh, our
Although
car
the salesman's
stereo.
like, yeah, well, when I grew up, we didn't have any of this. That's true. Fair. But
Yeah, but
kids are
our
stupider these
we're
days.
not. I was about to say we weren't as dumb as our children.
Yeah.
Are you gonna play D&D
Hold
with
on a second.
Linus when he comes out
Hold on.
there?
Hold on.
Where'd you go? Come back.
Okay, I'm back.
You didn't even tell me you were leaving. You just got up and walked away.
I did too. Play back the video.
You play it back.
Can't be calling lies no more. I definitely said, hold on a
We
second.
need Lane to play it back. Whenever we do
You're the only one who's done that.
No, I'm not. Play it
Yes.
back and see.
Anyway,
You're the one that says, no, I didn't.
I parked Daisy's car on the road. I don't know why she didn't put it in the driveway.
Because it would have blocked her in?
No,
No? Y'all don't have a
no.
3-car driveway. Someone's going to get blocked
I
in.
park on the road
Oh, maybe she was scared.
to bang up the car.
Yep.
I mean, Daisy took the truck last, and she didn't pull up far enough. It's kind of close to the driveway.
Is
We got to
Daisy
clear out the
going?
garage. So
Is
she can
Daisy
pull
going
it
to
in.
go somewhere? Is she excited to drive her car? Has she driven it alone yet?
Yeah, she drove to rock climbing last night.
Oh,
Show it off to all her friends.
what year is it?
24.
Are you kidding me? You bought her a
It's not,
brand new car.
it's not brand new. It's used.
How many miles does it have?
5,000. But it's used.
That's
It was a
brand
1 year.
new.
It was a 1 year lease. It's got a couple dings on it and stuff. It's not brand new.
Okay, whatever. Mr. Rich
And,
Guy.
I don't want it to break down. That's the trade-off, right? That's the fear. But it's fun. It's a fun little car. You should you should test drive some Mazdas. I think you'd like it.
Okay.
I wish it were fucking stick shift. It feels like it should be a stick shift the way it drives.
I was
It kind of
picturing it. I was actually picturing a stick shift when you were saying it's fun to drive.
yeah,
I forgot that it's probably not a stick.
I know. I wish
That's
they made a
funny.
stick shift. They do. The Miata's a stick shift. It's like we should drive one of those, but it's only a 2-seater. I'm like, okay, it's not practical.
For Daisy, it'd be fine. I bet the insurance would be high on it.
Well, it's rear-wheel drive too, so you don't want that in the snow.
Uh, is this one an all-wheel drive?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was my criteria. Really, was
Yeah,
all-wheel drive.
and all the safety stuff.
Yeah, yeah. That's why we didn't get that one Subaru. We were about to buy it. Like, it doesn't even have the blind spot monitor. How fucking stupid. Why wouldn't you just put that on the car? Jesus. Yeah, I don't know. I might be a Mazda fan. We'll see how it plays out, reliability wise. But
Yeah.
told her
Well, I
I'm going to
mean,
give her my truck and take her car. She said, no.
wah.
I'm fancy. So now I'm back to being broke. You're going to be screwed. You got 2 in a row.
What? Oh, I
You got
know.
2 in a row for car buying.
I know. I'm broke already. I
What are you staring at?
was looking at headlines.
Quit it. We're talking.
You're talking. Blah, blah, blah. So you don't think I should let Luke quit Drone Club?
No, because he didn't win the competition. That's the stupidest reason
Jason
in the world.
Jason said he was talking about quitting before that because he didn't want to
Doesn't
do the
fucking matter.
competition to begin with.
You need to try harder.
That Luke said he wouldn't have joined it to begin with if he thought they were going to have to do competitions.
He wouldn't have.
Right.
Linus doesn't have a girlfriend yet.
Mm-mm.
I feel like he'll get one before Luke does.
I don't know. If Luke can meet a girl who's a little more aggressive and tells him to be her boyfriend.
Yeah. That's not what you want for him.
That's all he's going to end up with. What do you
Someone
mean?
to boss him around all the time.
Yeah, I do.
You want that?
Yeah.
Why?
Why not? No answer. Isn't that what you married?
That's what she thinks.
That's what women are.
I do what I want.
All right. Mister,
Pretty
let me
true.
wait till she leaves the kitchen to get my drink.
We compromise. Also, mister, I know we're in Greece for a night. I'm going to go out by myself.
I just remember Hawaii when she and Jason are like, we're tired. We're going back to the room. We're like,
We're like,
they're leaving us alone?
did they do that? And we're already fucking drunk.
We'll go
Okay, well,
early
we're
and
going to be
save.
home late.
Oh my God. The next day, I'm like, what time did we finally come home? 8 o'clock? Really?
Well, don't tell Honolulu that because we left a mark.
Oops.
Jesus.
Quit leaving us alone by ourselves.
Do it again.
I
That
just
was
remember
fucking crazy
feeling
when they all
so.
left. Me and you just look at each other like, is this really happening? It's a dream come true.
I couldn't believe it, especially
I couldn't either.
Jason.
I know. He really loves video games. They went
he
back to the hotel room. Like,
he was tired. He went to sleep when he got back.
Jesus. That's crazy. Like, you're in Hawaii. You're going back to the room.
We were so weird. We went to that one restaurant, like, I have to use the bathroom. Let's go in this restaurant and pee.
We're just here to meet a friend.
We're all on the phone. No, oh, not that one. Okay.
He's like, you could have just asked to use the restroom,
Or
idiots.
just gone in and used the restroom.
Meeting our friend here.
We don't know these Hawaii laws.
I don't know. That place charged you for fucking everything. So
That's true.
it was a horrible place. Mexico was much better. Although maybe not where
No,
we
it
stayed.
wasn't. What are you
They didn't
talking?
molest us in Hawaii. See, Mexico was better.
We're like, we just want to go somewhere. We don't want to Why'd we stay? It's so weird.
And we went back the next day.
I mean, we did have fun the first day from what I remember.
Yeah, the second day was fun too. We met those Tom Tan people.
Wasn't that the day we ended up sitting around and someone started trying to talk about politics and we're like,
Yeah,
ugh.
some old man.
We never even sat at the bar.
No, but we were drinking.
They were bringing us the drinks then. I
Yeah.
had to go get
I
it
mean, the drinks
myself.
are free.
Yeah. But sitting at the bar would have been more fun.
God, I wish I'd recorded you walking into the pool. Just fucking face plant. 2 drinks in your
I saved the drinks.
That's why everyone knew us. They all kept, are you the girl that just fell into the pool?
Wait, are you the brother and sister?
Yes, who are
The
you and why do you know that?
or in Spanish, hermana y mi hermano. See, what did we do?
God knows. We had a good time though. That was fun. We
It
need to
was
do that again.
really funny when we went to leave the resort. And even though
Yeah.
wait staff was coming out from behind, we probably were
Oh, y'all are
tipping.
leaving?
We were probably tipping way too much.
Probably. Like $1 a beer or
I know.
whatever. Drink. Not even a beer. We had that huge ass cup. Margarita.
Phil was
Double. That was fun.
It was fun. And then my shoes broke and I went and bought more and then found my spare pair. I had two spare pairs.
Right. That margarita tasting was cool. That was fun.
That was really a good
That guy
time.
was funny.
I think it was
Charged.
funny when we went to the airport and we're like, we're not going to talk to anyone. We're just going to sit and relax and have a drink, and that's it.
He's just like staring at us, and we're both like, not
Fine.
talking. Fine, whatever. Hi. Turned out to be the most interesting person we met. That wasn't a bad conversation.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fun.
The Tom Tan people, they were funny.
It's the first time you left the country, really, right? Except
Yeah,
border towns.
yep. It didn't feel like I'd left at all.
When you live in San Antonio, everything's a little bit cheaper here.
In San Antonio.
Yeah, it really was. Remember looking at the tequila shops and you're like, wait, this is cheaper at Total Wine and more. What the fuck?
Why am I going to buy this?
Yeah,
That was crazy.
it was weird.
And I have all these friends that go out there and they come back with all this tequila, like they got some good
You know they
deal.
sell that right up the road for less money. Of course, we were at the tourist shop too, so it was cool though. I like that place just because you can walk to that little department store thing. Like,
Yeah, I liked
I
that.
mean, most resorts are kind of secluded, but that one's like close to town.
Mm-hmm.
Last time me and Daisy went to that dolphin place, that's where we rode the dolphins. They take you under the water and jump up with you on them. It's
Oh,
crazy.
yeah. But the
Like,
best food was at that tequila tasting bar.
oh
That
yeah,
was
yeah,
good. The
yeah,
beef
beef
cheek.
cheek. Hmm. Hmm. I can still taste it.
I made it.
Huh?
I made it.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
Was it good?
Yes, it was
Stupid
delicious.
question. Always thought,
I'll have to bring some beef cheek and make it out there because I bet you can't buy beef cheek there. Maybe at the Asian market.
yeah. Oh, well, I'm sure you can here at the Asian market. You can buy beef balls, whatever you want. Actually, we should eat that next time you come out. The Rocky Mountain oysters.
Why?
Never had it.
You've never had it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I'll try it.
Have you? Yeah,
No.
I want to try it. No one will try it with me. They're all a bunch of pussies.
Really? Linus
Yeah.
will, but you can't do it with him. You have to wait for me.
Mm-mm. Do it with him.
No,
Yes.
no. Don't do it with your nephew.
I'm gonna do it with my nephew. Eat those balls with my nephew.
Yep, this is getting demonetized.
You stupid fuck you. Put it on a better platform.
I know.
Put it on Twitter where they won't censor us.
I found this site that had a list of words that was demonetized, and I think it had every word in the English language in there. I was like, what are you talking about? This doesn't even make any sense. Because I just wanted to get a little list and see, right? But what they had done was put it in the title, and someone said they appreciated the list because their title had one of the, if you say it, they said it's not going to happen if you're saying it in the video so much. It's only if it's like written somewhere in the title or description.
Oh, really?
Most of the time. Let's see. 69, 88, 420, 666, 911, 911.
What if you're talking about
So
how
now I'm
murdering
reading off
CEOs
all
is a
the
good thing?
demonetized words. Let's see how demonetized we can get.
Mhm.
Acid,
Acid?
acne.
What?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
that's stupid. People Google for acne treatments and shit.
Adolescent, AE.
Quit
Some of
reading that.
these. What's
Stop it.
AE?
It's not fun.
What is
What?
AE?
Is that a watch?
It is?
I don't know. I said, is that a watch?
I don't know. I don't know. I asked you, what is it?
And I said, is that a watch? And then you said,
Play back the video. Anybody is on here.
who?
Anybody?
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
That's stupid. That's a bullshit list.
That's what I said. I told you every word.
It's not true. I mean, that list.
It is. They just put the words in the title and it got yellowed. I don't know what that means. There was one, what was it? That was funny. It was a phrase. I don't know. Some of these are really funny. You're like, what? Inbred is on
That's right, Johnny Knoxville. Nothing for you.
there. Irene, God forbid if that's your name.
All right, all right. I gotta go.
Why?
You bored me.
Where are you going?
You're just reading off words.
I'm not reading anymore. You say something. Why are you waiting on me to be interesting? You be interesting.
I'm always interesting.
No, you're not. You're not right now. What are you looking at?
Deals.
On what?
Oh, I bought. Don't Linus isn't around, is he?
No,
We bought him a little drone for Christmas.
you
You
did?
think he'll like that? Yeah.
I mean, if he doesn't, Luke will.
No. Apparently not.
What kind
Luke's
of,
done.
I mean, is it a good drone? Because Kyle got them a drone last year.
Oh, he did.
Hmm.
I don't think ours is any good. I don't know anything about them.
They can each have a drone, do drone duels.
Yeah, it's fine. It seems like something I would want as a boy that age.
You would want a drone?
I think it'd be fun. Like a remote. We used to get those remote control cars, right? The cheap
Yeah,
ones. Those were fun.
they were. I don't remember you ever playing with it.
I think they always got broken.
Are you
So
the
I'm
one?
assuming
Someone
we'll have
got
to.
one for Lane when he was little that was like this roach looking thing. It was so gross. And it would fall on its back and it would do this thing to flip itself back over. It was gross.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it could run up the wall part way before it fell down. It would,
I remember that.
I think it might have been Amber that got it. She used to get him expensive gifts.
Was that expensive back then?
That one was, yeah. And she got him the train set too and set it up going around the Christmas tree.
Never understood the draw to train sets. It's not a thing that ever interested me. Remember Eli, that kid in the trailer park, had that big one? I'm like, oh, this is cool. And then he did it once. And I'm like, oh, it just goes in a circle. Who the
Well,
fuck likes this
we
shit?
went and bought tons of tracks so he could set it up to go over bridges and do different things.
Still sounds not interesting
Yeah. And then he
to
had
me.
another one that mom got him that was a glow in the dark race car track. So you could put the two cars side by side.
We had that one with the trigger thing. Remember where
Yeah,
you'd race?
yeah.
They just flew off the tracks all the time. This isn't fun
And
either.
it would shock you too.
That's right.
Ow!
It's probably pretty dangerous.
That's what we need to make our kids go play with those cars.
Yeah, right. Put your fucking wine in.
You're
Here's
not
a toy.
tough at all. This is how we used to play when we were kids.
Risking electrocution.
Toughen them up a little bit. Maybe we should make their electric toothbrushes shock them. You have to use it for the full 2 minutes, and you don't know if or when it will happen.
Linus will be putting it in his butt.
What? Why do you think that?
He's a perv.
Not like Luke
What?
or Lane.
Luke's not a perv. Linus is the porn addict.
No. No, he's not. Leave him alone. He only wants to come visit y'all so he can have his own room.
I know. I sprayed it down with bleach when he left last time.
Why?
I'm kidding.
Was it stinky?
It might have been. I didn't walk on the floor till Joy went down and cleaned.
You're so weird.
I'm all over the walls.
He knows to use socks.
Does he?
I told them both.
I need to make sure there's a tissue box down there.
And lotion.
I mean, if you're a pussy.
He brings his own
Real men
lotion.
don't need lotion.
He carries his own lotion around. He's constantly putting on lotion.
Oh yeah, he's got that dry skin.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's
He's
worse
going to have
here too.
nice, smooth legs when he gets out there.
Do not let him do that.
I'm teaching him how.
That's so gay.
It is not.
It is so gay.
Swimmers do it.
He's not a swimmer.
So he'll look like one. Jason thinks it's gay to shave your pits.
Jason's gay. And stinky.
I think we're not supposed to be saying that. We're getting demonetized.
It's not going to be any fun if we can't say what we want to say.
Don't bleep it until it says we're demonetized, then go back and bleep it.
Yeah. YouTube's retarded. And
It's more retarded than retarded people.
and they're pretty retarded.
Bleep, 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 bleep.
I'll just cut that whole section.
But this is why we think we're funny. I was at that party at Cheryl's and I told them this isn't even going to be funny. But I thought it was interesting how funny they thought it was. When it was 50 degrees here and cold the other day. And you said,
I said it's 50 degrees here and warm.
yeah, they thought that was hilarious.
It's true.
What's so funny about the truth?
Yeah. It's different. The weather. The cold weather here isn't cold. Out there in a t-shirt. This is nice. It's 50.
And I'm in my winter coat. It's cold. It's 50.
I mean, I think the humidity and the proximity to the sun are like
The lack of humidity.
depending on which one you're talking about. Yes.
Yeah.
We have lack of humidity.
Right.
You have humidity.
That's true.
The relative values of humidity.
Yeah, I know. I was out there when it was 40 degrees and I'm sitting outside in a t-shirt and shorts. I'm like, this is weird. There's snow on the ground all around me, and I'm like, it's hot.
If you go in the shade, it's like shit, it's cold.
I know.
You're in the sun. Yeah, I'm comfortable. Fuck.
Yeah, I had bare feet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's
weird.
when we made the kids shovel the snow off the
porch. So we can go sit out there in our bare feet.
Yeah. And they had to shovel the steps so we could walk down the steps.
Mm-hmm.
Put those kids to work. It's my vacation.
Did we answer all the questions?
Yes, unfortunately.
I told you he needs more. Get the work lane. More
Yeah, you
questions.
have to have a lot more for next week on the
Yeah.
diet one. He
Diet.
doesn't have
Yeah,
hard.
we're not doing that. Are there any benefits to being vegan over other diets? I don't know.
You're not supposed to talk about it yet, but let's do.
Yeah. Environmental impact of different diets? I don't know.
I saw this they
What
I
should
an
you feed your kids? Healthy food.
I fed mine the Holy Trinity.
He didn't say what do you feed your kids. He said
Butter,
what should you feed your kids?
healthy. Where does it
Healthy.
say that? Oh,
How have allergies in kids changed over the years? I don't know.
I do
Why do
think
we
that
often
I
turn to
think
food for?
maybe society cares more about allergies now than they did when we were young.
No, I was reading this article that said doctors started recommending at some point to not give your kids nuts when they're young, and
Why?
that they think that's a contributing factor because they didn't have them when they're young, and so they
Yeah,
think that
I
makes
remember I
them.
was giving Luke all the eggs and peanuts, and then I read this thing, don't feed your kid eggs or honey or peanuts. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, let me make my kid allergic by not giving
But
them
that's not
immunity.
what, because I gave it to Linus and he was
Mm.
allergic. I didn't make
Yeah.
him that way. He was already that way.
And they said they did some kind of look back study over that.
So Linus is the anomaly, right? In my house, like everyone can eat everything.
Yeah.
It's
Well, he's
why,
got allergies to like dogs and shit too. Like he's just.
but he's outgrown them. He's not allergic to that
Mm,
anymore.
it is
But
what it is.
they did tell me he wouldn't outgrow it, that he'd always be allergic to peanuts, dogs, and eggs, that he might outgrow the soy one because they said he was severely allergic. And
I wish they were allergic to dogs still.
he can eat eggs and peanuts.
No, he can't eat eggs. He told you that. He's told you that like 3 times when you went
He
over.
tells me he
You're like,
can eat
you can eat
them.
eggs, and he's like, no, I can't.
You don't know what you're talking about. He just ate them
He
yesterday.
told it to you while you were here. I don't know what
He
I'm
just
talking about.
ate
I fucking
eggs
heard it.
yesterday at my house.
No, that's what he said.
Well, you misheard.
No, I didn't. Maybe he
Hmm.
just wants to be the cool allergic kid when he's over here.
He doesn't like eggs in general,
Maybe
but
that's why he said it.
mm,
Why do we often turn to food for comfort, and how can we break free from emotional eating? For comfort? Food?
people do that.
Huh?
People do that. That's
Not
what they
me. I eat
say.
food because it's good.
Me too. Or sometimes I'll eat if I'm bored.
I'm sad. I'm gonna eat. That's not a
I'm
thing.
bored. Where's something to snack on?
Yeah, that's not comfort.
Maybe it
Oral
is.
fixation.
Right.
Emotional eating. I don't know what that means.
You've never heard of that?
I don't believe in it.
But you've heard of it.
Yeah, I guess they call it comfort food.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that's just an excuse that fat people say. I only eat because my comfort and anxiety. Fuck your anxiety.
Well, then you would be fine eating celery. If you need
Yeah.
comfort, here's a carrot stick.
Right. Don't you feel
No,
good?
it's only comforting if it's dipped in peanut butter.
Right. Pussy ass generation. Yeah, I don't believe in it.
You don't believe in anything. only believe
Right.
in what I like.
That's right.
If I like it, it must be good.
Usually is. Joey gets mad at me when I'm like, "Your fucking friends wanting their steak well done." Like, I'm not giving them a good steak. She's like, "You're always judging everyone." I'm like,
You
"Yeah, they're
sound like
fucking it
me.
up."
Why do they want it well done? Someone else
Yeah,
came over and wanted it well done. I'm like, you're getting the cheap sirloin.
that's right.
What else gets the rib?
Your steak's gonna suck anyway, then whatever. Do you just want a hamburger?
Here's your 70/30 hamburger.
Right. Enjoy,
Oh,
weirdo.
the other day I had made the ground meat with all the seasonings to make meatballs and I'd put it in the fridge. And the next day, I was working. Jason's like, I'm gonna go ahead and make those meatballs for you. And so what do I need to do? I'm like, you shape them into balls and then just fry them on the outside and then you put them in the sauce to finish cooking. And he brings one out to me and he's like, it's just falling apart. And I look at, I mean, it's just like the ground meat that you would put in the sauce. And I'm like, what are you doing? And I go in there and look, and all he's done to make it into balls is just like sort of make a little ball. I'm like, you have to like smush it and then roll it
I wouldn't
into
know
a
that either. I've never made meatballs.
you don't just like let me sort of put it together like it's not holding, like make it smudge, make a ball, pretend it's
Well,
Play-Doh.
but you're not supposed to do that with hamburgers. You're supposed to leave them loosely packed.
I don't. I smush my hamburgers too.
Is eating locally grown food more beneficial than eating organic or plant-based?
Plant-based? Why is plant-based more I mean, I do not think plant-based food is more beneficial, period. I
No, they
think,
just put a bunch of salt in it. If you're talking
and
about like meat substitutes and shit, like
yeah, that's what I'm
yeah,
talking about. Yeah, and it's oftentimes got more calories in it too.
yeah. But I
And
mean, if you're
I
talking
don't
about
think
just
your body
vegetarian,
digests it well because it's not real food. It's like, let me go 3D print some food and eat it.
but none of these things are like mutually exclusive. You
Right.
can eat locally grown, organic, plant-based food. So
Yeah, exactly. I know
uh,
locally grown honey is supposed to help with allergies.
that's what I've heard. I don't know if that's true.
Me either, but that's what I've heard.
Yeah, I mean, and organics turned into just a label they can put on things if they
Yeah, you
check
have to
certain
pay
boxes.
for that label.
Yeah, but you have to check certain boxes too, but they don't necessarily mean what you think they mean.
No, and then you have to pay for it. It's not cheap for the farmers to pay for the label organic. So a lot of food could be organic, but not officially have the label. It's just another governmental thing, another way to make money and hurt the poor man.
Mm. It says it can range from a few hundred to several $1,000s.
Hmm.
It's not that much.
I mean, it depends on who you are and what's that much. And you have to do it every year. It's not a one-time thing.
I don't know if that's true either.
Well, that's what it used to be. I don't know about now, but Jason used to work on a farm
When?
before we were married.
You never worked on a farm. Doing what?
Yeah, he did. I
He,
met the guy that
he did the administration, so he knew how much it cost to label things organic.
it was a family farm. It was this guy. I met the guy whose family owned the ranch. So I know it's true.
Some bullshit, some bullshitter Republican out there. I run a farm and the government makes me do this and that.
Whatever, you just
You,
Googled it, you know the government makes you do it.
you know, music knew this person that was that was
Oh my
using
God.
food stamps to
No,
buy
no, no. I
lobster.
met the person and talked to him, and he's not a Republican, believe me. He's all about farming with a joint in hand.
That doesn't mean he's not a Republican. It does not.
Well, he's not. So just calm your whatever. I don't know what I'm saying. Roll. Calm your roll.
Slow your roll, calm your butt,
Mm,
shut up.
I'm hungry.
Me too. Let's go eat.
I wish I was over there.
Bye.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
Disclaimer: everything we say is a joke.